Hey Taurus, welcome to Intention 1111. Today I'm here to do your second half love reading for June. I wanted to say thank you, new subscribers. Welcome. Guys who've been there with me since day one, I appreciate y'all. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. If you'd like to book a read with me, you can reach me at whereyourintentions at intentions1111.com. That'll be in the description box below. So Taurus, let's see what we have for love for you for second half June. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Unsuccessful plans. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So what I get here is that don't push something, right? And this isn't necessarily talking about a partnership. It's talking about something that's sort of out of place, right? If you're pushing an idea, nothing is working out, nothing's going, things aren't falling into place, maybe it's time to take a pause, right? And not push through something, right? Take a step back, take a look at it and see why and what and how it's not working. So let's see what we got for love for you. Taurus. Ugh. Okay, there's some sort of rejection. So you've heard the old saying, rejection is protection. So there's something here that you may be trying to push and it's not coming together, right? So again, take a step back and take another new look at it. Plans may blow up. It may be that, you know, your plans in moving forward with something are not going to turn out the way that you planned or the way that you hoped. So maybe you're being redirected on another path. This is talking kind of like, I feel like Taurus, and I know y'all are going to be like, oh my God. I feel like this is somebody that you're trying to do a second take with. And you're trying to push it and you're trying to make it work and okay, and you're dismissing red flags and you're having selective memory about some stuff, right? Or maybe this is somebody coming into you, okay? That can always be the case. And, excuse me, it looks like you're trying to push a situation that, you know, ended for a reason. So take a step back. Things are starting to creep back in, or things are starting to creep in if this is a new person. Things aren't starting to work out. Take a step back and take a look why. This involves your abundance, blocking your abundance. It also is talking about being honest and transparent with yourself, but mainly right here, you're naturally, Taurus, abundant, right? You're naturally abundant. However, if you continue to push forward with something here, this may take away and move you out of an abundant state. You could be dealing with Libra, you could be dealing with Pisces, Cancer, could be dealing with Scorpio. Scorpio specific energy here. I have Aries, Gemini, of course, Libra, and what am I missing? Aquarius. I'm so sorry. Okay, I've got two cards that indicate air energy. So communication. You really need to stop and communicate about something here. So let's see kind of what that is. Major Arcana, you have the Tower, and you have the Empress. So is something worth, okay, ask yourself this question. Is something worth moving you out of your abundance? Moving you, not a comfort zone, but an energy of abundance, right? And prioritize, what does abundance mean to you, right? Show me the 5. Okay, now we have the Queen of Swords here pointing at the rejection card, the 5 of Swords, problems, conflict, right? There are also maybe some people here that you need to cut out of your life because they may be trying to distract you and take you off course. So show me the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, what's the rejection? Show me the Queen of Swords. Okay. There's also a person here who may be disguising themselves as someone they're not, right? So, for example, you've got someone here, Taurus, disguising themselves as everything that you want in a person. Oh, they're on the same things. We have so many things in common. And they're not that at all. In fact, they're a lot lesser than that. So the question here is, ask yourself, is it a red flag that we have so many things in common? Why do we have so many things in common? Tendency is when someone's trying to get in, right, they have a tendency to mimic a person, mimic their personality, mimic their likes, mimic their interests, right? So that it appears to be a commonality when in fact it's not at all. You've got to mimic, right? So a red flag is, why do we have so many things in common? And really start exploring if you do have those things in common. Does this person really know what they're talking about? Or are they trying to make it sound good to get in, right? So that's what I would say to you. There's somebody here disguising themselves as someone they're not because they're mimicking you. So let's see what the Tower has to say. Opening up a new cycle is closing down to open up a new cycle. So also the other thing I'm getting, if this is a return person for some of you, person coming in disguising themselves more like the person that you wanted them to be when this situation ended. And miraculously they are. Miraculously they found a spiritual path. Miraculously they are regurgitating spiritual language to you. Regurgitating things that you were interested in, that you wanted them to be interested in. And again, same thing, different scenarios. It's a mimic. I feel like if you continue in this cycle, you're going to continue to carry burdens with this situation. Again, rejection is protection. You need to really have a conversation with this person about how they've managed to move forward in their life and how they've been so successful and victorious. They want to rekindle this situation with you. There are children involved, of course, here for some people. It looks like here maybe this other person may have left a relationship previously, or maybe Taurus, you have left a relationship previously. And they want a new beginning after a period of time of being on a break. And it seems new and exciting and fated and meant to be and, you know, wonderful. But remember, you have a mimic in your midst. So, what can Taurus expect for the rest? Okay. You're going to become enlightened about this situation very quickly. This person can't keep up with the conversation. So, for example, Taurus, this is the other person, this is you. Whether it's a new person or an old person. They're not going to be able to keep up with conversation once you start questioning them about their newfound way, their newfound path, or their commonality with you, their common interest with you. They're not going to be able to keep up in conversation. So what you need to do here, the advice is to question them about it, not in an interrogative way, right? But, oh, you're interested in so-and-so? Really? Well, tell me about how you became interested in that. Or, you know, start talking to them about that and see if they're following you. 9 times out of 10, a mimic isn't going to be able to follow the conversation. Okay? And some symptoms of that may be interrupting you, acting acting distracted, like, oh, something's going on over there, changing the subject. They don't want to get found out. So the idea here is to question before moving forward. This is what you can expect. You need to dive deep and you need to question. Start having conversations about this person with these perceived common interests that they have with you. Most people have a few things in common. Great. Every single thing in common, or many, many things in common, fantastic. But it's a rarity. It's not the norm. So Facebook can be an example. Let's talk about Facebook. You got a hanger-on or some sort of troll over there, right? You start posting all these memes, or TikTok or whatever the hell it is, right? You start posting all these memes about, maybe you're into herbal medicine, or maybe you're into, spirituality. And you start posting these memes and you find that all of a sudden this other person starts doing the same thing. And if you have prior knowledge of this person, you're like, there's no way, right? If you don't have prior knowledge of this person, you're to start questioning the situation regardless. But it's a mimic. What can Taurus expect from this mimic? Universe, show me what I need to see. What can Taurus expect from this mimic? They want to offer love, but there's going to be a lot of conflict involved in love. So for those of you, Taurus, who've been down this road before, you know how this is going to play out. Avoid the situation entirely. For those of you who don't have prior knowledge, this is a new person. It says it's better to remain single without this person. The offer of love is an illusion and it's a mimic. So a lot of times you have single women, okay? I'm not saying everybody, but you may have a single woman with children who finds herself newly single. She is into spirituality. She's got a troll on the scene who all of a sudden is a born-again spiritualist. And they prey on exactly the thing that they think that this particular person, or single dad, this single person has a need for, or is lacking, and it's a predatory thing. And so mimicking is a predatory thing. And it's actually a symptom and a precursor to a narcissistic personality. And so when you find somebody mimicking you, right, they're trying to figure you out so that later on down the road, when they start to devalue you, they use that against you, right? So maintain your balance in singlehood, maintain your abundance, Taurus, and do not go down this road again. Get in alignment with yourself and wait for the person, Taurus, who's truly meant for you. And that may be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you may be coming into a relationship with soon. So don't forego what's coming towards you because of someplace you've already been, or because it sounds too good to be true, because it usually is. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming into you. This person, okay, this person here is very intuitive. So Queen of Wands is the witch of the deck. She is the divinator. She is the spiritualist. She's the intuitive. She's the mystic, you name it. So there is a genuine person coming into your energy that is all of those things. But this person that you're currently dealing with or have dealt with in the past is a mimic. It's false. So hang out here 4 weeks, 4 months, something like that. I'm looking at August, maybe into September. You're going to be having somebody come along that you're more in alignment with, genuinely, who is the things that you want and that you're looking for. So let's see kind of what we've got for you, oracle card-wise. Whoops. Detachment. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside. With or without, whole and abundant. With or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. You've got somebody coming around the corner to do exactly this. and doesn't steal your abundance, but adds to it, doesn't mimic you, but actually is interactive with you, is able to be interactive with you. Karma. Karmic cycle. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current life. Okay, or in the current moment, for that matter. This person may be a karmic energy. All relationships are karmic, whether it's twin flames, soulmates, or karmic partners. They're all karmic. They all three serve different areas of our life and our journey and our growth. This person, though, may be a karmic cycle, right? Past or coming back around again or new. But wait for the person who is actually meant to be there, right? Okay, so Taurus, that's what I have for you, and I will see you guys first half July.